the word was in the dictionary.
Well, I couldn't either.
Well, it's in there. Biggest day.
But it said dirty, uncouth person.
Well, there's a lot of dirty, uncouth people that are white. You know what I mean?
There sure is.
So,
You got bad in every
fact,
race.
in
White,
fact,
black, Mexican, Asian, African, Muslim.
In fact, there are probably more of them than there are black ones. You know?
I'm telling you, all races, you got all bad in all races. And you got good in all races.
Of course.
That's what makes me, love people. Because I know there's good in all people.
Sure.
Everybody's not like that.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
Everybody's not like that.
Even in the prison, we had guards. I know they would fuck with certain inmates because they were black and they didn't like them.
Right.
We had one black guy. I never had a problem with him. I could have cared less what he was in for. But day shift had a tendency to start something and then we'd have to fix it. Well, this white guard was harassing this inmate. He picked his TV up and threw it at his cell door. And he wouldn't cuff up so we could go in there and get it. They're getting ready to go in there and mug him and mace him and all that. I said, give me 5 minutes. I said, I can go up there and I'll get it from him. They said, how are you going to do that? I said, because I can talk to him. So he said, you got 5 minutes. Otherwise, we're going to go in there and do what we got to do. Well, I told him what was going to happen. He said, okay. He said, so we opened the door. He put everything out in the hallway, and we went and got it. And I called my lieutenant. I said, I have it right here.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. In my opinion, you can rebuke it if you want to. There seems to be a lot of attention to black people. George Floyd, some others. You never hear about white people.
No.
You know, and that really bugs me. You know, that's the stereotype that they have. You know, if you're black, you're hideous. You know, and I don't believe that. I mean, that's the mentality that we have. I guess. You know,
I can't even be angry. I'm not even angry. I'm disgusted. That's,
And you should be. And you should be.
I'm just disgusted. And for these women to be old as they are and they live in here and thinking that they could continue to keep having that type of behavior.
Well, because they were born and raised in the 60s where, that they need to give that up. You know, this is the 2000s.
It's just sickening.
It's time to move on. You know what I mean? And they're just not moving on. I've heard that 100 times.
I'm not even mad. I'm just disgusted.
Well, you should be. You should be.
I'm just disgusted. Honey, I love the skin. I mean, I think I got a beautiful tone. I tan too.
I think you're a beautiful person. I don't care what color your skin is. You know, you're a beautiful person.
I try to be.
And
I'm just me.
I know we all have our moments.
And I just feel, by me being here, living here and everything, and these women are trying to break me down and not allowing me to be me. You don't have the right. You don't have the right to tell me who I can be long as I'm here. You don't own nothing out here. You're not in control of anything.
Well, but they want to be. That's the problem.
I'm going to tell you who's the problem. Laura, she's sneaky. And she phony.
I would agree with you.
And she's phony.
I would agree with you. I like her and everything.
It's Laura.
But,
and that's the reason why Laura, get out my face. I tell her in a minute, and she know it. I don't bite my tongue with her. She ought to stay out of my face.
Yeah.
Laura, Andrea, Karen, Vicky, and that other one. What's her name? Carla?
Corinne.
Corinne, the one that drive that little black Focus car there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's them 5.
Now, I will tell you my opinion. I don't trust Karen. I mean, I listen to what she says. I listen to what she says, but I don't trust her.
She ain't worth listening to.
Right.
She's full of hatred. And she's evil.
Right.
And she's bitter.
And Lori, I just like her because she's cute, you know. I don't know her personally. Andrea is one of my best friends. I trust her with my right arm.
Well, you know what? I hate to tell you this, but you need to really rethink that over because she was in there talking about you too.
Well, I know.
And friends don't do that.
I know.
Friends help people.
I know.
They help each other and they love each other.
I know. But
Friends don't do that.
But I trust her, you know, and.
Well, that's you.
It's just my opinion.
That's your opinion, and my opinion is, and I'm telling you, she's not your friend, because friends don't do that.
Well, I don't know what goes on behind my back. I don't know.
Well, I've heard her, and they're talking about you.
Okay.
Not once, not twice. Right along with the rest of them. Yeah, I have.
Patty, I like. You know, she always asks, "Hey, I'm going to the store. You need anything?" Stuff like that.
Patty could.
I don't consider her.
But Patty get pressured.
Personal friend.
She get pressure from them. She gets it from them a lot because she, you know, she finally got the chance to meet me and Steve, to get to know me and Steve, and they pressure her, asking her when they see her talking to us. She tells me that they pressure her into telling them if I said anything about them. Well, it's better for you to come to ask me because I don't have a problem telling you.
Right.
If you really want to know what I said, come knock on my door. And I told Patty, I gave her the right. I told her, they do it again, you tell them that I said they're more than welcome to come knock on my door.
Well, see, I kind of have the same attitude you have. If you got a problem with me, come tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I bet you.
Don't talk behind my back. And,
I can guarantee you, Patty probably told him that.
Right, and I hear it from a second source.
But see, I learned something about them. I learned something about them in there. They feed off each other. I done seen Karen in the hallway, all of them individually, and they want to speak to me. But if they're all sitting in there together, they don't have nothing to say to me. Not a word. I done called all of them out. Oh, how you doing? I said, oh, now you want to speak.
Well, I've heard all those things. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't bite my tongue with neither one of them.
Yeah.
Neither one of them. And this is who I am.
Yeah. I've heard it, my friend. I've heard it.
And they think I can be a bitch.
Well, of course.
Oh, I'm a big bitch.
Well, everybody can be
and
a bitch.
they really don't know me. They really don't.
I can be a bitch myself.
You
know, I don't have a vagina, but you know.
Jeff said I can be a bitch myself. But you know, silence.
But I'm just not that way.
I'm gonna tell you something. I can go in there and I had plenty. They gave me plenty of opportunities to go in there and rip their damn heads off. Plenty of days. Plenty of days. But I don't say a word to them.
Well,
silence is deadly.
Well,
when you don't say anything, not one word to them, people like that, you don't say anything, they always mind ticking, wondering what you're thinking. They always worried about what you're doing, and it's eating them up. That's the reason why every day I'm a topic in there, because they don't know what I'm thinking. They don't know what I'm going to do, because they know they're wrong.
Because they don't know you. That's the problem.
And fear is set in. They're scared of me, because they know, I know, and they don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, I will tell you one thing. Through my experience and going through 12-step programs and everything, number one thing is fear. And silence is deadly. That's the number one fault is fear. Silence. When you don't say